Today is August 1st, which means that I need to do an update, and I almost forgot. But look at the beautiful sky right now. And there's thunder in the distance right now. You can kind of hear it. But I'm gonna do a quick pepper update. We're gonna start with this. Because of all the rain, it's growing a lot, very nicely. This pepper is called piquin. They're just little balls. They're very spicy though, but they're more like an ornamental type of pepper, even though they're very popular here. Alright, next. So, we're gonna start with, look at the beautiful sky. That's a storm right there. I'm not sure if it's gonna come this way, but it's still a beautiful storm. We're gonna start with, this is a serrano from the botanical interests. This is the same pepper. Then we have the sugar rush peach. Sugar rush peach pepper. Another one, which is about a flower, but I'm not gonna let it because it's not that big yet. Sorry. And then we have a sunbright bell pepper, which has been being eaten. Is that a word? Is that how yeah, I don't know, but some animal is eating it, which is probably the grasshoppers. And here we have the poropeño, full of peppers. Alright, next pepper. There's also some hidden peppers right there, which grew from the seeds that fell. Because last year I had another pepper right there, and the seeds sprouted. But I have to take out those weeds so that I can see them. I think I see one right here. There it is. I don't know if you can see it, but that's a pepper. That storm over there is producing a lot of thunder. Alright, next is the Carolina Reaper, which is starting to grow, but not that fast. Well, actually it is kind of fast now. Then next to it we have the yellow Mayan habanero, which is starting to produce its first buds. Then we have this one is the fireworks pepper. Then we have two red Caribbean habaneros. Both of them are producing buds. As you can see, they're growing quite nicely. Next, we're going to jump into the other row. And we're going to start with the Thai pepper. The plant hasn't grown much since last time, but it still has been producing a ton of peppers for some reason. It's a very, very prolific pepper. And next to it we have the biggest habanero plant, apart from the other one that I already had. But yeah, this one is another red Caribbean pepper, habanero. As you can see, it's quite big. Well, not that big, but it's bigger than it was. And it has buds. And then we have another sunbright pepper, bell pepper, which I have been taking the leaves off because I don't want it to, because I know that bell peppers, you need to let them grow first. Then we have the jalafuego, which is surprising me because I didn't think they were going to be this big of a jalapeno. I thought it were going to be smaller jalapenos, not that big. Then we have another plant that might be struggling. It's the costeño. As you can see, the leaves are starting to get like yellowish. I don't know if it's because of all the rain, because it's been raining a lot, every single day. So it might be because of the rain, but the plant still has a lot of peppers everywhere. I haven't tried one yet, but because I'm waiting for them to mature into the yellow color as they should. We'll see. And the next way we have the other jalafuego, which is surprising me because, like I said, I thought the jalafuegos were going to produce small jalapenos. However, this one's pretty large. It's a very nice size. And as you can see, even though I left those peppers to grow, the plant is still growing. Now this one, I thought it was a serrano, but it turned out to be, yeah, I don't even know what type of pepper it is. As you can see, it's growing a lot. It's quite big now. And it's producing peppers. And if it's like the one that I have in the front yard, then it's going to be very spicy. Oh, the wind is picking up. Maybe we're going to have a storm coming in, maybe. The sky looks kind of stormy. And as you can see, the wind picked up quite a bit. My dog is enjoying it though. My dog is enjoying the breeze as well as I am, because today was a warm day. Alright, next. Oh, it's really picking up. A lot actually. Ah, but it feels so good. It's a nice breeze. No. Alright, next is one of my favorite new peppers that I discovered this year. It's the Arriba jalapeno, which is extremely productive. Look at how many peppers it has. Like, that's crazy. I've never had a pepper plant with, well, a jalapeno with these many peppers. And I really like the color of them. But yeah, and they're quite spicy. They might be spicier than a normal jalapeno. Then next to it we have the purple cayenne, which also looks like it's starting to get a little yellow. Again, might be because of all the rain. Who knows, but I prefer the rain over the drought that we used to have. This year we were in like the worst drought ever, so I prefer the rain. But as you can see, the flowers are purple, and so are the peppers. Then next to it we have another big pepper plant, which I might need to stake. It's very, oh look, a grasshopper. Ah, it got away before I killed it. This is similar to a poblano, but it's gonna get yellow instead. And as you can see, the pepper does look like a poblano. I really like the giant flowers though. Even though they're not purple, they're quite nice to look at. Then next to it we have the most beautiful pepper plant that I have, which is the black pearl. As you can see, it's growing very nicely. Even though this plant is the heaviest because of all the rain that it has, all the water, it still has been growing. Like, I don't understand why. And as you can see, the flowers are also purple, but they're a different purple. And it's growing peppers already. Then next to it we have a nice surprise in a way, because it was supposed to be a mulato, which is a poblano, but the brown one, which we use for mole. But instead I actually grew a shishito. But it's a nice surprise because it's very prolific, and the plant is quite nice. It's not that big, but it's very prolific, and it looks nice the way it grows. Then over here we have 3 peppers that are not doing that well. While one of them is, well, 2 of them are kind of doing well, but then there's one that isn't doing that well. This one is the one that's doing the worst. It's probably gonna be dead already. And the mammoth jalapeno is also getting a little yellow, so I don't think it's gonna survive that long as well. And it is still growing the big peppers, but you know, it was a nice plant to have, I guess, even if I only got a few peppers from it. Then this one was supposed to be an Anaheim, but I don't think it is, because Anaheims are supposed to be fat. Well, you know, fat. Yeah, I don't know if there's another word for that. But instead it's very skinny, so I don't even know what pepper it is anymore. but I still like it though, because, you know, who doesn't like? I mean, I like every pepper that I've grown. And this plant hasn't grown anymore, but it's still growing peppers, so that's a win. And a lot of them, so. And that concludes my pepper tour. And the corn isn't doing that well. Like this, what happened to this? Oh well. And I still need to kill all those weeds. And this is how the onions are doing. The lime tree over there is starting to grow, to put out flowers again. And I need to sort that out because rattlesnakes. I already had one rattlesnake come into my house, so I better cut the grass short. Now this corn is doing well, better than the other one. And now, I guess I didn't show the pomegranate and how full it is. Oh, I had to stake it because it fell to the ground because of a storm. But as you can see, oh, this lime tree is starting to put out new leaves and flowers. And also there's a potato right there and another one over here. From oh, the orange tree is also about to flower again. And these oranges are starting to ripen up. They've been doing that since January. But they're finally turning yellow, completely yellow. And then we have the apple here, which also produced. And the reason why I didn't cut this corn is because I want it dry to make a dough for tortillas. And here we have grasshoppers that I need to kill with my hand. I need to squish. And this might be graphic, but I have to do that or else they're a pest. There's literally millions of them everywhere. This corn looks like it grew kind of nicely. This one is pink corn. Yeah, that one's kind of big. And here we have the best pepper plant that I have. The habanero, the orange habanero. Let me come through this side so that I can show you. I haven't eaten a ton of habaneros. As soon as one of them ripens up, I eat it, so you won't see any ripened up. And in this side of the plant, it doesn't have that many because it was the first part that produced peppers, so it's starting to flower again, but it still has peppers if you look. Oh, I better eat this one. As you can see, it does still have peppers. You just have to look on the other side, which is this side. Yep. And that storm is really storming. And that's even a word. Yeah, it looks like we are gonna have a storm after all. Even though like an hour ago the sky was clear, completely clear. There weren't that many clouds. But look at the sky now. And there's non-stop thunder going on. Ooh. Yeah, I think we are gonna get a storm. Even if it's a fast moving storm or a short-lived, we are gonna get a storm. So the clouds are moving in this direction. They're coming this way. So if we're gonna get a storm, it's gonna be those clouds, which I do hope that we get. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we are gonna get it. We're barely starting to get the part of the cloud. Like it's still kind of clear, on top of me, but you know. Alright, last but not least, I'm going to show the other pepper plant, and that's going to be it. Wow, it looks very, very stormy over there, very dark, gloomy. But here's the other plant. And I can kind of see the storm from here. If I move to this side, we can kind of see the very low clouds over there. No, it's kind of hard to see. But I think you can hear the thunder. You can kind of see it from here. Yep. Well, that's gonna be it for this garden update. See you in the next one. I'm gonna leave with this stormy sky. Look at that cloud. Yup.